Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's so good to have all of you here today to join me to talk about the latest, greatest, coolest, and most awesome topics in physics, science, and whatever have you that I can come up with on this channel. Now, for those of you who are my lovely subscribers, you may have noticed that I did not upload a video for over a week, and for that I do apologize. But I am back after taking some time to go explore the great Western American outdoors to refresh my body, mind, spirit, and soul, and I'm ready to get back to it. Now, just a little bit of health advice before I jump right on into it. For all of you, those out there that have any time or chance to travel, I do recommend do so. But if you cannot, please take the time to spend 15 minutes every single day. I challenge you to go outside, walk around, get a breath of fresh air, and rejuvenate that mind. The outdoors help us. Sometimes breaking the monotony from the computer screen goes a long way in terms of boosting one's creativity and one's energy levels. Now, without further ado, let's talk about today's topic, and that is the idea of superluminal travel. Now, you might be asking, what is superluminal travel? Well, superluminal travel is the question or the answer to the question that I'm about to present. Can humans travel faster than the speed of light? Well, the answer is yes, if they apply superluminal travel, which means faster than light travel. But according to one pesky little fella by the name of Albert Einstein, you may have heard of him, crazy white hair, German dude, spoke with an accent, created this awesome theory that kind of, tied in all these concepts in physics all around us and that have been proven time and over again. Yes, the theory of relativity that creates this cosmological constant that prevents us from traveling faster than the speed of light. For Albert Einstein postulated and has been proven you would need an infinite amount of energy to do so, thus shattering our interstellar dreams. We cannot go faster than the speed of light. How are we going to visit the stars that are tens of thousands of light years away if light years are the cosmological constant? Well, fear not, people. That's right. I'm looking at you. You're looking at me. That's right. Right now, we're having a moment. Yes, in this moment right now. Fear not, I'm telling you. There is a way without breaking the laws of known physics. And it all has to do with the idea of relativity. Yes, the very same relativity that is now telling us that we can't travel faster than the speed of light does say, according to some physicists in today's article, can be used to manipulate the perception of time and space around us. Now, in order to understand the concept of space and time and what it all means, you have to break out of your Newtonian world. That's right. You have to go a little bit above and beyond what they teach you in high school physics and try to apply the concept and try to understand this very broad idea of what it means to have time and space. If space is empty, is it really occupied by anything? Well, yes, time. And time is something that can be manipulated. For example, if you are inside of a black hole, then time inside of the black hole, if you are an observer that could survive inside of such a thing and not be torn apart by all the physical forces, you could observe the universe outside of it. You would see the universe move infinitely fast, and you could go all the way skip, just like a fast forward replay button, because you are living contained in a space and time quadrant that relative to the outside universe is moving very slowly because the fabric of space is stretched out like a very thin string, just like a sheet. It just stretched out. Now, the fundamental quantities of the sheet, for example, if you stretch out a sheet, have been conserved. Like there's still the same amount of matter, but it would take you longer to cross from one end to the other if you stretch it out, right? Because you're creating more space, and that's exactly how it works. But now, scientists are postulating that you could create a ship, that's what these drawings are here, to bend the fabrics of space in front of you to try to compress it, and then, they said in this article, to stretch it out behind you to try to create this conservation mechanism. And inside of it, you can implant a physical object that would create propulsion. And because of this exotic matter, I said, that is not yet been discovered, but is postulated or theorized to be potentially existent in our natural universe, that could create the illusion of moving faster than light. And if you do so, you actually create an effective cloaking device as well. Whereas inside of this ship, you would experience time at a normal level, like you and me. You'd conserve the space. But outside of it, the space would get compressed and stretched as you are traveling through it. And you create this warp drive that gets you to the nearest star of Alpha Centauri or wherever else that you might be going in a fraction of the time. And both to you and maybe the world around you, you are just traveling. Maybe a 1 second of my perception would take you all the way across the universe and back. And you would maybe feel a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes or wherever else, all at the same time, going through the same distances of space and time. As I said, it's a very crazy and interesting concept that I'd like to keep exploring a little bit further, but I'll leave you with this thought: is, do you think faster than light travel is possible? Can we do it? And can we one day watch this video on the shores of a distant moon or a distant planet, maybe out in Alpha Centauri, or maybe somewhere on the edges of the known galaxy? Let me know what you think. I hope, as I said, like, I'm trying to really piece this together. And I will keep talking about this topic because I do think it is interesting, of faster than light travel. But today I'm just going to scratch the surfaces a little bit and try to get a little bit more understanding of the theory of relativity. But for all of those of you who are stopping by, I really do appreciate you. If you do like this content, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I appreciate all of your time. As I said, time, cool concept, right? And thank you for stopping by, and have a lovely day. I will talk to all of you later.